I'm going to just kind of go through doing puzzles on Lichess. Um, I'll kind of be talking through my thought process as I do these, but um, yeah, hope people enjoy. All right, so I'm looking at this, looking at the queen, seeing if I can make some sort of check. I mean, if I move queen there, gets taken by the bishop. Um, Now I'm looking at the queen here. Is there any way I can take it? Um, if I move the queen up one square, that puts the king in check. But then the king can just take the bishop. We move queen. Hmm. Also thinking about if I can take the queen in some way. Um, and as soon as that white knight moves, the king is going to be in check. Um, hmm. Yeah, I'm actually kind of stumped on this one. We'll view the solution. Knight there. Um, then the pawn takes, probably. Oh, to get their queen. Yeah. All right. So bishop moved there. If we move rook up one, rook will take. And then I can take that rook with my bishop, but then they can take me with their bishop. Or if I take, if I go right, the bishop can then take. If I do that, then the pawn's going to take, and I can move the rook up, and then the king will be. Nope. Okay, rook there. Reason for that. Pawn takes. Rook moves over. Oh, okay. And then the queen's going to take, and then we get their queen. Got it. All right. So here, if I take this, I mean, the queen is in. The queen is attacked by this bishop. So if I take that with the queen, if I move up like that, yeah, they could take. I'll take their queen, and then I can take a piece from there. Nope. Interesting. Then the king would take. Oh, and again, getting the queen. Okay, okay. Bit of a rough start here. Okay. Bishop there. Um, yeah, okay. I think queen to f6 is checkmate. Or not checkmate, but close. Okay. Now what to do from here? Okay, this, but then the bishop can take it. Hmm. If I move here, then I guess the bishop can interpose. Oh, and then I just take the rook. Yeah. So king's in check, and then I can just take the rook on the left. All right, first one. Okay. I mean, my first instinct was to do this, but thinking my knight can get taken by the other player's knight. And then my queen is open when I do that. I mean, the king is in check when I do that. Yeah, I gotta think. So if they take it with their knight, then their queen's open for attack, but then their rook can just take my queen if I do that. I mean, why not take with the pawn right here? Then I don't really see anything they can do. Yeah, then the question is, do I take with the knight or the pawn? If I take with the knight, then their queen can just take my queen without any consequences. So I'm going to just take with the pawn. Yeah. Okay. All right. So here, if I move the rook down like this, the only spot that king can go is G4. King goes to G4. Meanwhile, if I bring this down, the king could move up. I could also move this pawn up, but then it gets taken with the rook. Could also take this. If I take that, then the king can... Yeah, move this down. King has to go G4. I don't know what I'm winning by doing that, though. I mean, I win a pawn if I do this. Nope. I wonder if this was the move. Yep. And then I guess I keep going down like this. Now maybe this is the critical one. If I do this. Oh, and then I can take the queen. Yeah. Yeah. King's got to move. I can take the queen. Okay. If I move up with the queen, then the king has to move to that other square. So I guess I win a pawn, but can I keep winning things? So then if the king is there, could move the rook over. Yeah, we'll try it. Yeah, so now I'm going to move the rook, slot the rook over. And I wonder if I move the... If I take... Nah, if I put the king in check... I don't want to take the rook yet. Yeah, I don't know. If I put the king in check, then the king's got to move. And so if I move the queen here, I guess I win a pawn and I take... Yeah, because then I can protect the rook if I move the rook up. Huh. I mean, if I take the rook, then I get a rook and the queen. Yeah, and I'm going to take... So here... I think if I move the rook up here, king's in check. If I move the bishop up, then I can take the bishop. The bishop takes my bishop, and then I take that bishop, but then it's even. If I move the rook right here, I take the bishop, but then I can, yeah, then I can attack both the king and the rook. And then I win the rook. Okay. Pawn moved up. What to do here? If I attack with the queen, can just defend with a pawn, I guess. Go with the bishop. Bishop's attacking the queen. Queen can just move, though. I mean, If I take this knight, yeah, I think if I take the knight, then I'm up in material. I take the knight, they can take my bishop, but then I'm just going to take their bishop. Huh. So if I were to go for their bishop, their queen can just take the bishop. Or no, but then my queen is defending it. So that's no issue. Yeah, I can just take that. If I take with my knight like that, then the queen can just take it. So it's either the two options are I have to take that knight or move my king up. And then I wonder what the knight can do. Yeah, I guess if the queen were to come in, yeah, I don't know if I necessarily see this one. I'm going to take it. And I was thinking maybe if I do this, that's attacking the queen, but... And then the bishop is then protected by the knight, though, if I do that. So the queen's got to get out of there. Oh, and then I can take their knight, which is nice. Yeah, so I'll just take the knight. All right, got him 4 in a row here. Let's make it 5. All right, so here pawns attacking both of those. Hmm. Okay. Yeah, I think I see this. If I take with the queen, then I'll have the option once the queen's there, it's checkmate if the other player doesn't do something. If I move the queen up here, I believe. Yeah. So they're going to then try to prevent that. So then I can take the rook. Yeah, there's the prevent. And now queen can come up and take the rook. All right. Bishop's attacking both. I mean, if I move the rook here, then the bishop can't. If the bishop moves, I'm just going to take the queen. And if the bishop doesn't move, then I just get the bishop, and if the queen were to take my rook, then I can take the queen. Yeah. Now the question is, do I take with my bishop or the rook, I guess. Guess with the rook, then it's protected if it comes out. Oof, bishop. Yeah, I wonder why that is. Yeah, I don't know why. I guess now that rook can move on the back rank. Oh. Oh, then the queen could have come down and taken the rook on the back rank, so it's you want to have this rook back there. Got it. Okay, rook comes down. What can I do here? I can take both their rooks. Knight here. Their rook takes my rook. I take their rook. Yep. Okay. Here. So queen's under pressure by the rook. If I do this, then they're just going to take my queen. So if I go up, if I do this, then they'll probably just take it with the bishop. I mean, if I do this, I could get both their rooks. I'll say, why not? Yeah. Use the knight. Yeah, knight will take. No. Oh, I see. Now knight can, yeah, checking the king while attacking the queen. Yeah, that takes queen. Okay. Pawn moves there. If I move there, then I can just get taken by the knight. Wait, move here. If I move there, the knight's going to take, and then I can get their bishop. Nope. What about here? Nope. I wonder what it is. Okay, then their bishop takes. King moves. Okay, and then I can just take. Okay. I mean, if I take with my queen, their knight takes, I take their rook. Yeah. Okay. So let's think of something for black here. Notice the queen right here, which is interesting. Queen doesn't have a whole lot of escape room. Move here with the, if I move the rook here, then the queen is just entirely trapped. Yeah. Yeah. Then I'm just going to take it. Yeah. Okay. So rook came down. This will be the last puzzle, and then I'll play a game. All right, so rook came down. What to do, what to do. If I sweep up here with my queen, then the king has to move in that upper square there. And then I think I can box the king in. Yeah, and is that, can anyone interpose? Yeah, I think this is then mate because the king can't move forward. What's wrong with that? Hmm. Maybe I'm missing something. I'm wondering why this is not, I'm probably missing something. Why that's, oh, because then the king can escape out the back. Got it. Okay, okay. Yeah, that's clear. All right, so thinking now, I wonder, where is it? Okay. Then that, our king just takes the rook. Got it. Okay. I'll do one more. Came to me immediately, but if queen takes, there's no consequence. And then if their queen takes anything, it's going to get taken. Or honestly, like, if I attack with the queen, their rook's going to come to defend. So I get a rook, then another rook, and then their queen. Yeah, so I'd take that. Yeah. Okay, sweet. Cool. Okay. Let's play some rapid. Go straight up. I actually don't really know many openings, just kind of the principles of control the center and all that. So we'll see how we do here. Okay. So with that, all right. Now I will move that up. They played that pretty quickly. If I move bishop up here, yeah, just developing the pieces. Okay. If I move my knight up there, then their knight can take, but then I take their knight, which would be nice. I'll take their knight. Now that pawn's controlling a nice central square, although nothing's helping it out. I might move this pawn up to help it. Okay, so bishop's attacking. I think I'm going to move this pawn up, because if the bishop, yeah, bishop wouldn't take that pawn. I think they're just developing. So I've kind of decided I'm attacking up this left side. So that pawn moves up. And then, yeah, so if that pawn comes to take me, then I don't really have a way of, yeah, I can take it with my bishop. I'll just keep moving stuff up here. Get this line. So now they're bringing the other bishop into play. What can I do? What to do? What to do? If I move this pawn up, their pawn's going to take, and then I can get a nice central position. Interesting. Yeah, so right there I do have nice control of the center, and I think I'll just keep pushing my pawns up. Or do I want to? Yeah. I'll just keep pushing them. I do need to develop a bit more. I'm going to get this knight in the game. Move it there. Their bishop's moving. I'm going to get the knight up here, controlling some stuff. Alright. So now I think, yeah, I'll take. And if they take with my bishop, then I've got him with the queen. Interesting. Alright, so here, if I move the pawn up, I can just take that pawn. If I move this bishop here, then I can just take that bishop. So I think I've got it. I mean, I could just block with the queen, and there's nothing wrong with that, and then just king takes queen, I guess. Yeah, and then I'm going to take. Oh yeah, but then they can take that. I forgot that that was kind of the queen's role there. I think that's all right. I'm gonna move the rook right there. Okay, so yeah, I'll attack. Okay, now they pressure there. Give the knight some help. Okay, if I take the king up here, that way the knight won't be able to interfere. Okay. I do want to get this out. Yeah. And then I can come back and take with the knight. Gotta think about what I'm gonna do here. If I move up, yeah, they're then charging with the knight. Yeah, I don't know how worth it that is. And we're just exchanging pieces. Um, I just don't want to get. If the knight goes there, but then my knight can take it. Yeah, I guess I'll just go there. Okay. So they're attacking my knight now. Or my rook, sorry. If I move the rook there to put pressure on it, where can they even go? But they're guarded by the bishop, true. Yeah, let's go with that. Then I'll move the king closer so I can aim to take both the knight and the bishop. They move the bishop off that line, which they won't. Yeah, I do have that knight trapped. Yep. And that was a good way out of that. That pawn's kind of tricky. Ooh, maybe not the best move. Yeah, that was a mistake. I would take knight takes the rook. Yeah. Yeah, this is not great. Move the rook in. Move here. I'll take that. But then their bishop can just take it. Guess that's fine. Yeah. Just move the king out of the way. Take their bishop. Yeah, they're just looking to win pieces at this point. Alright, so my 2 rooks, and they have more pawns. Let's see how we do here. Get the king out of there. We'll help them out. Just keep throwing the pawns up. Yeah, they're trapping him. King will get out of there. Ooh, yeah, no, he is trapped. Attacking both of them. Attacking that one. Okay. Someone come down. It's not great. Oh yeah. No, that's mate. They move the rook over. Yeah. No, it isn't. No, it isn't. Move the rook over. I can just take that rook. Hmm. Think about how I can get a pawn up. Yeah, I don't know here. I'd love to promote that pawn. I wonder how I can do that. If I take, then they take. Yeah, how can I promote that? Just not thinking enough. Oh, that was a mistake, I think. Here we go. That was a mistake on their part. Let's see if we can get the win here. Wait, but I don't want them to mate me. Here we go. Let's attack. Ooh, here we go. I'm going to take the rook. So here we're just going to get this pawn up. If I can simply just take their rook. They're going to move that rook. Oof, shit. I have no idea what's going on. Ah, ran out of time. That was intense. Alright, let's go back. Do some more rapid. See how we do. I'll attack. I'll attack here. So I've got the central position, which is nice. So that rook's coming out. Move it up, nah. Yeah, I mean, I could keep. I like having control of the center, but what could I do? I could attack the king like this. And that pawn comes out. Now what to do? Come out like that. Okay. I'll just take this. Put it here. Then if that pawn comes up, I think that's fine. Yeah, no issue with this. Should develop pieces. I mean, I like my positioning here. Their pawn comes up. I'll keep it down here for now. But then the knight can take. I'll put it back here. Open lane right there. I could take that pawn. Interesting. I'll deflect with the rook. Or knight, sorry. Then if they push the pawn in, I go for check. Yeah. Wonder what, could I do something more with this? Up there. If I do that, king's in check, king's gotta move. Then I've gotta protect that bishop though. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's quite the time for that. I'm just gonna get the knight back here. So I'm definitely gonna attack up this, or keep the king over on this side. That's interesting. Move the knight here to continue to deflect. Pawn can take, yeah, not bad. I mean, what if I just check like this? Yeah, they do that. Keep it out here. Alright. Now can I do anything? If I get that there, attacking the queen. But then the queen can move down and do some damage. Yeah, the queen moving down like that is a little dangerous. So I think I want to just stop that from happening. Maybe. Yeah, I don't want the queen to move down. And I just want to take that pawn eventually. Yeah. Yeah, let me think about this. So, queen protects that space. But does it really? Can I lodge the queen in there? Would be nice if I could. No. How can I just trap the queen in there? I'm running out of time here. Yeah, I mean, do that. Lots of pieces are attacking that spot. Yeah, I think I'll be able to stop that. Interesting move. Yeah, I'm just gonna take it. Interesting. Get a double attack here. But then if queen takes... Yeah, no, shouldn't do that. Rook comes up. Queen takes rook. Do that. That was bad. Pawn can just take. But then... I wouldn't take that with your queen. Oof. Got out of that. Now to kind of attack. I gotta get this guy out of here. I'll just attack that. We're gonna get the king off the back rank. Think about how I can use my queen here. Okay. Now if queen moves up here, that would be good. Now we're attacking a bit. I'm thinking about this bishop. If I go bishop here, rook can take, I take the rook, but then the king can take that. I think I'll just take the pawn. Not a bad. Alright. Knight. So I think I'll just check the king. Ooh, is this? Yeah, check the king. For sure. Then I could just take the rook, king still in check, king comes out. King takes. Then get the king. Check him right here. Let's make sure. Yeah, I believe that's good. Then I can just... I guess I want to check him. Yeah, I think this is fine. I'll move the queen up here. I want to take that rook. King will end up moving. Or someone's going to have to interpose. Yeah. So now I can just take. Okay. Now, what to do? I'll bring the rook in. Or knight, sorry. could just back it out actually. Interesting. I'm gonna try to double attack. Check the king. Yeah, wait, what's the issue with... I guess checking the king is fine. Okay. Now I'll move this here. I don't know if I'll be able to pull this off. Oh, I want to take the knight right now, I think. Yeah. Nothing's pressuring it. Let me think if can I defend the bishop? No. I can put the king in check. Shit. I can get the king to move. Shoot, sorry. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to do this. Yeah, king takes knight though. Rough one here. If I had more time, I would have been able to do it. I think king takes, queen takes knight. Unless the king moves closer. Yep, nope. Yeah, we're out. Good game. Alright, so that's the end of my stream here. Hope you enjoyed it, and this will kind of be like, my streams will just be me playing, and the idea is that I progress and you all are there for the journey of that. So if you tuned into this, thanks for watching, and hope to see more people in the next video. Please make sure to like and subscribe if you got to the end of this video. Awesome. Thank you.